I don't know if this is supposed to be private, but whatever.
I
went camping with the boys.
Oh, okay.
That was nice.
Okay.
It was my first time, so
Okay.
I've never been camping, and I was really scared I was gonna die and get eaten by bears and crap.
Okay.
But it was actually hilarious. There wasn't like any big major story that happened, but it was just like a compilation of really stupid things. So
Okay.
like the way the campsite worked is, I don't know if this is how everything works, but
Did
it's
you
the way-
guys see a bear?
No, we did not see a bear, but we did see
Was there-
freaking dolphin at the beach and shooting stars at night on the same day.
What, man? I
Dolphins
forget
at the
see those
beach.
wherever.
Where
You seen
camping?
shooting stars? I've never seen shooting stars before.
Oh, I don't know.
Wait,
maybe.
where'd you camp?
So this is the thing. So I was gonna go on tangent, whatever. We camped at like this place, like Belleville State Park, somewhere in South
Where did
Jersey.
you poop?
That was the thing. The bathrooms were unironically really nice.
What?
They were really nice.
Unironically? Ironically. What, man? You gotta be pooping outside, son?
I was prepared. I was
camping.
prepared. I even brought my own toilet paper and everything. But apparently they had a really nice bathroom, so we're chilling there.
Oh! Can't even think about that, man.
No, I was surprised. The only thing was, I don't know if these are all dudes, but like, no one showers, man. Like that's disgusting. Like I was sweaty from the first day and didn't shower. It was the biggest regret of my life.
Wait, how many days was it?
We're
Dude,
there
I just realized camping is probably disgusting.
2 nights, 3 days. It's not that bad. Like when you're doing stuff, it's fun. But if you're not doing anything, you're sitting there and being dumb. Then it's
Sitting there, friggin' smelling each
exactly,
other.
exactly. But
Just
we
like,
did-
guys, please, we gotta go do something.
Okay, let me give you the rundown. So we did a lot of stuff. So on Friday we decided to come. This is the irony. The shout out to NUI boys, because this is the thing that happens all the freaking time. I don't know if this happens to your friend groups too, but they're like, you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna have an early car because we had a reservation to check in at 12. So they're like, you know what? We're gonna have a very early car that's gonna leave at 10, get there at 12, check in on time, set up the tents, and we'll go from there, right? And then we'll have a late car for all the losers. So I'm thinking this isn't gonna happen, but whatever. I wake up at 9. I do whatever, and then I get to the house at 10 to leave, right? We don't freaking leave the place until like 11:30, and we're the early car. So I'm like, when the hell is the late car gonna come? So right there off the bat, we get there super late, and we got hungry too, so we stopped at an IHOP on the way. And I remember Ridwan, he could pick, because the reservation was under his name, he called the dudes. And at this point, it was like 1:30 or something, right? And he called, and our reservation was at 12. He called the dudes and was like, oh yeah, does something happen if we're late? We might be late. And we're all laughing like, Ridwan, what do you mean we might be late? It's freaking 1:30. We're already late. And he's like, oh yeah, my bad. We're already late. Is there anything we can do? And the woman was like, nah, you're fine, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. So we get there. We get there, set up the tents, blah, blah, blah. It's all good and everything. The problem is, no one showers, which is disgusting.
Wait,
Dude.
Why no one showered the morning before?
Yeah,
I mean, I showered the morning, but like, it's just once you're...
did everyone shower that morning of? Please tell me everyone
Yeah.
showered that morning. Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Positive?
Doesn't
The
seem
car
like
was
it.
pretty good smelling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who has the worst BO? Nah, I don't know.
I don't think, no, you don't notice like anyone specific. It's just like the collective, like,
The
dude smell.
The collective odor.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, we used to. I'm not gonna say his name, but we had a friend.
Oh.
So we used to, in this very freaking living room, we used to
Oh, God.
wrestle a lot. And one of our friends will remain unnamed. One of our friends will remain unnamed. Used to have BO so friggin' bad. So
bruh.
we would do, yeah, we would do submission grappling. And submission grappling is like you try to get them a hold, or you try to get them to tap out.
Oh,
Bro,
no.
you would have to tap out. This
Dude,
kid
body
would
odor.
freaking lift his arm,
Oh, no.
his armpit, dude, instant KO, dog.
Was
We
he
would have to tap
aware?
out.
Was he aware
Yeah.
that he smelled terrible? Do you guys tell him?
Yeah, we freaking told him. We were like, son, this needs to
Dude,
stop.
no,
And he's like, all right, tap
One
out.
time, Arshad was rolling with him, and he's like, yo, go take a shot.
Yo. Oh my god, dude. It was like so bad. It was like next
Does he know who he is?
Yes, he knows who he is.
Dude, there's no way.
And he might be watching this.
Is he
Dude, if
improved?
he's watching.
Has he improved? I mean, I got, like, because I used,
Has he what?
so, okay. I used to live with him. That narrows it down.
Damn it, man! You're making it really
I
obvious.
don't live with
I used to live with him. He was exactly 5'7.5". His phone number is 732. He drives a Honda Civic.
His
Oh,
classic line was just squeeze. No context.
Oh my god, dude. Yo, like, yeah, we would be like rolling, and the thing is, like, some of the people didn't know what they were doing, so, like, they just grab you and hold you really freaking tight. And when this guy did it, you smell the whole freaking. Oh my god.
Is that a strat? You guys watch UFC? Is that a strat to smell?
I wonder.
I guess.
What if they
like,
mandate them to take showers?
like,
Is this strat to be sweaty?
well, I know Mike Tyson used to work up a sweat every time he.
Yeah, because doesn't it make it harder to
I
grab?
guess it's a good tactic if you want to like dirty fight someone. Like, don't take a shower. And then
I guess.
just smell like crap.
Smell
when you
like
fight.
crap. Poke him in the eyes.
I was about to say that
That
too.
probably made me want to knock you out faster. Get out of there. Either that or just lose it.
Yeah. It's like I'm done.
Submission body odor.
What do you think is the worst smelling UFC guy?
Who's
do,
that?
do you think like do you just like look at guys on TV sometimes like that guy might smell?
Oh yeah. There's people like that's like.
Oh yeah, dude. What's his name? Rampage Jackson. He fought. You know who that is?
Yeah.
He's an old UFC
Yeah,
fighter.
yeah.
He fought. I forgot who he fought, but one time he was like, "This guy smelled like a smelly raccoon when I fought." He's like, "Take a shower, man."
Yeah, you think those Russian guys smell good, man? The Dagestani fighters.
That's a hard one to say. I don't know.
It's hard to say, right?
I feel like it's on opposite extremes. Either smell really good or smell
Yeah,
really bad.
yeah, yeah.
They probably take care of themselves.
Yeah, probably. But then like they're also like they have that like hardcore edge.
Probably when they're in the freaking AKA training center, they smell like.
Yeah. I mean,
They
if
work
you're in
up
the
the
training
streets, so,
center, then
yeah.
you're freaking smelling
Yeah.
like doo doo. I'm talking about people that who's the dude? Who's that one freaking dude? That guy, the guy with the what's his freaking name? His like mustache went all the way down.
Oh,
UFC fighter?
No, he's
Mike
a
Beltran.
yeah, Mike Beltran. He
He's a
looks
what?
like he smells like.
He's a
doo-doo.
referee.
He looks like he smells like freaking garbage, son.
How do you just tell?
Because anyone who has like weird facial hair, just smells.
Yeah, anyone who does the middle part probably also smells really bad.
I have no.
That's the whole point.
I smell good.
Shout out to Old Spice.
Yeah, so going. Okay,
Yeah, we should
I'm
get
gonna
some
continue my
stuff.
story.
Wait.
Because there's a lot of points you can interject on and make stop
Okay,
points like that,
okay.
right? So then the night comes. We have. This is the irony. I'm not gonna call out who it was because I feel like it'd put them on the spot and their parents on the spot. But someone came, right, and they were just like, "Yeah, my parents said I have to be safe." So I'm like, number one, like, dude, you're on a camping trip with
Oh
like.
my
That's all
God,
they said.
dude.
I have to be safe.
No, I'll explain. But like, you have to be on a camping trip, blah 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 blah. So I don't know what's happening, but like, maybe they're maybe.
Dude, by the way, here, just real quick to cut you off, I think you're about to say, like, they might have been wearing masks or something. You know, like, right now, it's so weird. Like, I'll be, like, hanging out with people. Dude, recently, I played basketball with someone, and he was wearing a mask. I'm like, this is so freaking weird.
Did I,
'Cause
was
I'm
I
like-
there that day?
Yeah, you might have been. I'm like, this is what, you're, like, rubbing up against me, like, grabbing my left butt cheek, but apparently, like, this is, like, too unsafe for like or apparently like you need to like wear a mask because that's gonna be where you draw the line. You know, like you're like pressing up against me, like we're like literally if there's anything that's gonna transfer corona,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
one of us defending
I
me
don't
out
know if
there.
it's the same person. Or weird.
Yeah, I think it is. I told him at the time. I was
But
like,
he-
dog,
he-
you're gonna be like rubbing up.
But
against
he
me.
was like, I'm respecting my mom's wish. I was like, respect.
Exactly.
His brother was
That's
down.
what I think. I think it's like
So
I
respect.
think it's just psychological now. Like
What?
people just think you put on a mask and boom, you're protected.
Yeah, I mean it's weird because I'll also hang out with people and
It's
they'll
a
have a
safety
mask.
measure,
on.
but once you start closing that distance, you're like,
Isn't the
Yeah.
whole point of the mask that if you're not 6 feet apart? I thought if
No.
you're 6 feet apart, you don't need a mask.
Even
I
even
don't
if you
know
are
how to-
6 feet apart, you
yeah.
still should have a mask on. But still, it's like I mean, okay, am I denying that it's gonna make it a little bit safer? Maybe. Yeah. No. I mean, maybe. But okay, I also hang out with people sometimes, and they have a mask on, and we're like about to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, we gonna be breathing each other's air in like half a second.
didn't
You're
you
gonna
see
take
that?
it off.
Did you guys see the video where like all those particles like come out? Like
I think
once
I did.
you have like the mask off, like, it's like huge spray.
No.
I didn't see that. I saw a video on like on local news where they're like, how far does it spread at a diner, right? So like
Yeah.
if people just sitting there and they had like, they use like UV light to show things, and like it was really weird. Like even with the mask, like somehow it transferred like across 4 or 5 tables and just moved.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like you need a mask regardless, no matter what. And like
I think okay. I just think sometimes it's just funny because it doesn't make sense. But,
exactly, yeah.
But if you look deeper into it, it'll.
Yeah. So going forward, so so they're like, yeah, my parents have to be safe, blah blah blah, and I'm like, dude, this is a 10, 11 person camping trip. This is not gonna work, but whatever, fine. This is the funniest part. So the nighttime comes. We have 2 tents, right? So we set up one tent. It was my first time pitching a tent, but we did it pretty nicely, I think. So we set up the tent. There were 4 or 5 guys there. I was supposed to.
Are you laughing at the same time I'm laughing at? Never mind. Continue.
Dude, I don't think you understand how many times that joke was made.
Okay.
Like, literally everyone was just like, oh, look at me, my tent is pitched or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, what are you, 4?
Continue.
This is how you know our shit's never gonna camping. Yeah. So we're going from there, and then so we set up the tents. I was supposed to sleep in the other tent, but like everyone there went to sleep early, and I told myself I was, but like
they relegated you to the freaking outer tent.
No. I decided willingly that I was gonna go there, but I'm like,
Zuri gets his own tent.
no, man, for the brotherhood, everyone's asleep together. But anyway, so we're the nighttime comes. I leave that tent and go to other tents, and there's 7. So the NUI boys, I don't know if you know this, but they're ripped as hell. They're jacked.
Okay.
So their shoulder width is like 3-4 feet apart when they like sleep like this, right? And it's just 7 of them, side to side to side to side, and then me in the corner. I'm literally on my side like this, shoved in the corner, and I have no space. So we're like, all right, we're not gonna sleep. So we just do stupid stuff, talking back and forth, right? So this is the best part. There's 2 tents. The guy who I mentioned.
Wait, hold up. When you were in the tent, how was the smell in the tent? Was it
that
like,
was the thing.
terrible?
It smelled disgusting.
Like,
Wait,
was it?
was
Did
this
it smell like
into the
DO?
night?
Yeah, this is like 2 a.m. now.
Did it smell like
At 2 a.m.?
DO?
It shouldn't smell that bad at 2 a.m.
Bro, we're all sweaty as shit. What do you
Did it
mean?
smell like
What you
BO
do
or did it
before
smell like
that?
woods?
It smelled like BO. The wood smelled fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like the smell of the woods, but yeah, the BO was terrible because like no one showered and everything. But the best part was the 2 tents were set up right next to each other, and in the middle was a single 1-person tent, and that was that one guy in that tent alone, and we had to talk through like the tents to each other in the middle of the night, and I just found that so hilarious because like it was as if basically our tent cloths were touching, but like the only thing separating us was that thin cloth, and I don't know how effective it was, but like I found it really funny. So anyway, we're telling stories. We're telling stories back and forth, and he's just shouting from his tent like, "I can't hear you," or whatever, blah blah blah. 2:30 a.m.
SpongeBob.
We're talking, and I didn't give you the backstory, but basically the way the campsite is set up is it's all along a road, and they're just like half circles on each side of the road. They have like a 10-foot diameter, and that's your quote unquote campsite, and it's separated by like 2 or 3 trees in between each thing, right? Mm-hmm. So this dude just comes down the road, shines a light into our tent, and the way he talks is the weirdest way ever. He's like, "Hello, fellow campers. My name is Brian, and I would like to inform you that we can all hear you." And I'm just like, who the frick is this dude? And why does he talk like this?
Wait, was he the one guy in that other tent?
No, he was just a random dude.
Okay, I thought you guys were like communicating with the random guy in the other tent.
No, he was just like some random dude. I'm like, who the hell is this man? So he shined the light, and it was like 2:30 a.m. and then we had to go to sleep apparently. But yeah, that was the first night, and like it was the worst night of my life. I didn't sleep at all.
The worst night of your life?
Straight up, I don't think I slept at all.
Do you mean sleep-wise?
Sleep-wise, yeah. I don't think I've ever pulled an all-nighter because I wasn't able to sleep, except once.
I've done that once before.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
But, so then the day we pray Fajr, we wake up, I ended up sleeping in someone's car. Like, I was in the passenger seat, kicked the seat all the way back, and just fell asleep there for a couple hours.
Yeah.
That was the vibe, man.
Well, you're freaking cheating at that point.
Dude, F that. Also, you know what happened on the way there? There was a pasta sauce container, and it just exploded in the trunk, and it went all over one bag, and that was my sleeping bag. So it smelled like body odor and pasta sauce the entire night. It was terrible, and it was wet. I don't know why it was wet for so long. I couldn't tell if it was my sweat or the sauce, but it was disgusting.
Dude, I cannot. I mean, I guess this is not an unpopular opinion, but I cannot freaking stand being anywhere near body odor.
Yeah, no, it's
If
terrible.
it's bad, it's bad. You don't want to be near that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it's not an unpopular opinion, but it's just like it is like intolerable. Like I wouldn't be able. Like if I knew going into a camping trip that would be an aspect of the camping trip,
That's gonna be regardless, bro.
I would think about that.
So this is what happens. We pray Fajr. I wake up at like 8.
I'd go sleep on my own. So
Yeah, that's what I did,
we'll
right?
find-
But it's hard to sleep in the car because it's hot and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. So then I wake up at like 8, and the first thing I do is I literally just wander the campsite for like an hour trying to find some source of water. There's like a lake, but you're not allowed to swim in it because of Corona.
Were you going to try to take a shower?
Yeah, I was trying to find something.
Did
But
you
I
have like soap?
Yeah, I had all the toiletries and
Okay.
everything. I had freaking I will admit this now on the podcast. I am trying out a 6-step skincare routine.